Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Votto is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kike Hernandez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Bruce is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Francisco Cervelli will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brandon Phillips comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eugenio Suarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Joey Votto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Chopped at the plate. Cervelli has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Chris Bryant will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schebler ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Batting fifth, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Holt giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Dexter Fowler digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jordy Mercer into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Mercer.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Javier Baez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is hitting over .450 in his last 10 games.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Garrett Cole gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time, and it's a double steal. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the leading off the inning, Devin Mesoraco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher.
Strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Zach Cozart stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Grounded to third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Starling Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Votto. 1 out. Kike Hernandez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Chris Bryant stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Hey now. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Schebler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adrian Gonzalez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Scott Schebler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Scott Schebler.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, and I don't know if they're just not picking him up right now or what, but he's had them all out of sorts up there in these first few innings.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Tyler Holt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Raisel
Iglesias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can. And
he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Fowler.
In there for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two and two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
Second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. To third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Brandon Phillips is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Joey Votto digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Garrett Cole heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cole.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Starling Marte will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Devin Mesoraco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Jay Bruce gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The shortstop,
Full sets. First pitch on the way. Zach Cozart will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So striding in, Scott Schebler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Up next for
Tyler Holt digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto in foul ground. A quick out number 1. Chris Bryant steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
Bruce on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit down the line at first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Raisel Iglesias will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Baez has it, and he's set down 1 away. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips. First offering on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Fowler, and he makes the catch for the second out. Eugenio Suarez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing. Dexter Fowler is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Pulled toward right center field. Bruce moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mercer.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Holt going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Garrett Cole steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that misses, ball 1. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Kike Hernandez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Joey Votto steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Mercer ranging into shallow right. 1 away. Devin Mesoraco stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Cole into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jay Bruce is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And 15 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Francisco Cervelli comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Chris Bryant steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Holt patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Ground ball right side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the 6'4" right-hander with the Ivy League education. Princeton's own Ross Ohlendorf gets the call. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Josh Bell will get the nod from his skipper to pinch.
Number 55.
And he lays off there 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Holt ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Caleb Cotham will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Garrett Cole steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now batting,
Scott Schebler stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Hey, that was nice.
center fielder,
Tyler Pope will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart at short, a base hit. Kike Hernandez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Francisco Cervelli steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. Chris Bryant steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Caleb Cotham is announced as the batter here, and he might get a chance to hit for himself. Number 76 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Up and in for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out. Brandon Phillips will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. Eugenio Suarez ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Reds down to their final out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a here 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Take. Now they're down to their final strike tonight. Can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
6 runs.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tucker Barnhart makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Brandon Phillips will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Batting third,
Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
the center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Out in front of it, strike one. On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Set to get his day started, Jose Abreu. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. One out and a runner on third. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. To his right, Suarez. Throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Todd Frazier steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
That's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runners on first with one down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. So runners at first and second here with one away. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away. Austin Jackson comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Devin Mesoraco, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Devin Mesoraco.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his day started, Jay Bruce. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Latos has his target. Here it is on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Zach Kozar.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Cabrera, and that retires the side. Brett Laurie strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Laurie.
Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Kivia Sampson will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 48, Kivia Sampson.
Avisail Garcia will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Striding into the box, Jimmy Rollins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. Phillips is there. One there. On to Votto, a double play. Adam Eaton set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Melky Cabrera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Inside and low, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Scott Schebler leads it off here. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Tap fouled at home plate. Latos gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. Set to get his day started, Eugenio Suarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Navarro gonna have to hurry. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos. 2 away. Tyler Holt digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he can't make the play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Tucker Barnhart will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Brandon Phillips stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jose Abreu digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Holt is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 21.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Deoner Navarro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Settling in now, Devin Mesoraco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away. Jay Bruce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's a high pop-up. Rollins is going to get there. 2 down. Zach Cozart is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Leto sets. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Frazier. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Austin Jackson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Austin.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Brett Lawrie.
Brett Lawrie stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting,
Avisail Garcia stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Scott Schebler heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Into the box, Tyler Holt. He reached on a single in his first try. Cut fastball taken for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Billy Hamilton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Heading out toward shallow right. Jackson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jimmy Rollins comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss by Rollins. He's set down on strikes for the first out. 1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Grounded to the right. Phillips showing off his range. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Jose Abreu stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Todd Frazier digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Tucker Barnhart will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Abreu in foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Brandon Phillips will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Joey Votto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Taken in by Rollins. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Deoner Navarro gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hard hit towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Austin Jackson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. J.B. Shuck will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 20, J.B. Shuck.
Tim Melvin will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Tim Melvin, a defensive change for the Reds. Now playing center field, number 6.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. Brett Laurie will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Brett Laurie.
This is skied into short left center. Schebler has a beat on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Avisail Garcia will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Garcia.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Devin Mesoraco will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment.
Popped high in the air. Latos is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Jay Bruce will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And he falls behind 0-2. Still no runs allowed for Latos through 6 1/3. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Too high. 1-2. Fouled back. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Zach Cozart stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Frazier is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Jimmy Rollins steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chop toward the second baseman. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Adam Eaton steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Schebler giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 53.
Melky Cabrera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Nate Jones will come on and make his 4th.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now catching, number 31, Alex.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Billy Hamilton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Trying to hold the lead. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. Jose Abreu steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Todd Frazier gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Caleb Cotham will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Alex Avila will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is after it. And the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this on base because they've been held in check all game.
Devin Mesoraco comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Zach Duke will come on now as he'll try to
the White Sox. Number 33, Zach Duke.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. Zach Cozart stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Zach Putnam will get the call here as he'll try to work the final.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side. And given a good shot at victory thanks to the pitch. The recipient, he's our tops player.